Code Geass. Code Geass. Code Geass. Code Geass. Code Geass. Code Geass. Wait a minute, what? Cardcaptors Sakura Clear Card Arc gets anime series in January 2018? Wait a minute, what? Wait a minute, what? So I decided to take a break from all of the Ruby talk from this channel and all of the Code Geass news that you've been finding online to talk about one magical 10-year-old girl who captured our hearts a long time ago. Oh, that was a good play on words there, Sarah. Good play on words. Yes, one little bit of news that, in my opinion, has been highly overlooked is that Cardcaptors is getting an anime sequel. Though it might actually be more accurate to say that the manga sequel is getting an anime adaptation. And no, I myself had no idea that there was an entire continuation of the original manga series. So let's start at the beginning. The manga this anime adaptation is going to be based off of is Cardcaptors Sakura, or Sakura, whichever way you want to say it, Clear Card Arc. And yes, I had to go find and read this manga and get myself up to speed. So the manga literally picks up right where the original manga left off, with Sakura starting junior high school and meeting up with Shaoran on her way to class one morning. Sakura then has a dream the following night about a mysterious, heavily cloaked figure and the cloud cards going blank. She wakes up to find that her dream has come true and the cloud cards have lost their magic power and have turned blank. Without getting into too much detail about what's happening in the manga, because I've always been careful about spoilers with you guys, Sakura gets a new wand that is now powered by the power of dreams. So no longer powered by darkness or star power, which her previous wands were powered by. That's a lot of power in one sentence. A lot of power in a 10-year-old girl. New cards have also started appearing with new... What should I call these things? Entities? Gale, Aqua, Siege, and Reflect. The biggest question we are now being presented with in this manga is who is making these cards? I mean, someone must be making these cards, or are magical cards just a thing that's going to start popping up in Tomoeda regularly now? As for the other characters, we still see Errol, Ruby, Spinel, and Mizuki-sensei, or Ms. Mackenzie. And actually, what was Errol's name in the English dub? I actually don't remember anymore. Hold on. His name was Ellie. Really? I do not remember that. Ellie? Okay. Yue still pops up since Toya, or Tori, gave his powers to Yukito, or Julian, to keep the two of them from disappearing. Speaking of Toya/Tori, this is gonna get really confusing really fast. In the Clear Card Arc manga, Kiro, or Kero, again, depending on how you want to say it, still pretends to be a toy whenever Toya pops up. Why? I thought Toya knew everything that was going on, and Sakura knew that Toya knew, since they had to do that whole thing with Toya giving his magic to Yue. Or did they actually not end up telling each other in the end? Now that I'm thinking about it, that sounds a little bit more right. You could look it up and double check, make sure you are right. Nope, too much effort, not gonna do it. Comment below and tell me if I'm wrong, because you people seem to have absolutely no trouble telling me when I'm wrong. I've read the manga enough times you'd think I would remember, but now that I'm second guessing myself, I'm not so sure. Now when it comes to the animation adaptation of the Clear Card Arc, the animation studio is actually gonna be the same studio that did the animation for the original Cardcaptors cartoon anime, Madhouse. The next question is whether or not they are going to change the anime style in which they do Clear Card Arc compared to how they did the original anime. I mean, any manga reader knows that as time goes by, artists change the style in which they draw. I mean, look at how mangas like Fairy Tail, D. Gray Man, Bleach, and even Cardcaptors to Clear Card Arc have changed from their first to most recent chapters. So will Madhouse change according to the manga, try to stay with the anime style they had before, or go with something of an in-between and do something completely different? On a kind of side note though, it dawned to me while I was actually writing this script that Clamp has been doing a lot of add-ons to some of their manga. And more specifically, Triple X Holic with Triple X Holic Ray, Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles with Tsubasa World Chronicles Nirai Kanai Hen, and now Cardcaptors Sakura with Cardcaptors Sakura Clear Card Art. Now, if you've read all of these mangas, you will know as well as I do that these three specific mangas have done a lot of crossing over in the past. Especially Tsubasa and Triple X Holic. Now, granted, it never happened physically in Cardcaptors Sakura, but there were Cardcaptors Sakura elements in Triple X Holic and Tsubasa Reservoir Chronicles. So my off-the-wall question is Clamp setting themselves up for more than just continuation of these three manga, and are they being added to specifically to lead up to another crossover of some kind? Dun, dun, dun! So I will leave you with that question in your head. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to check in on Tuesdays when Andrew usually uploads, and Fridays when Sarah usually uploads, and Sundays when we sometimes get games uploaded. Until then, geek on.